Hey gamers, how are you today? So today we're gonna talk about a nice thing I found that on eBay. It's this thing. It's called the Instant Mold. I write it down for you here. Instant Mold, and you can use this to create mold. For example, for bits, instead of having to buy another kit or maybe buying them on the internet, you can make your own with this thing. It's really interesting, and it's really easy to use. So it comes in normally it's come in a pack of 6, but I found out on eBay you can buy them individually, and it costs about €2, €2.50 each, and about 4 for €9, including shipping. So yeah, it's really cheap, and it's really useful. So what you need is hot water, and be careful when working with boiling water or hot water, because you can burn yourself, of course. So if you're underage, ask for some help to an adult. So just drop it in the hot water for a little bit. And if, for example, you want to make a mold of this thing, let's say this bit, you just have to wait a little bit. Be careful when using the hot water, because it's hot. So yeah, you need some tweezers or something to take it out, and it gets really soft. It needs to be a little longer inside the hot water, and it gets so really soft, and you can apply it on whatever you want. If, for example, you want to duplicate some baits or something, you can, of course, not make big molds because it's small, but for this kind of stuff it's really easy and really useful. So let's see if it's okay now. Yes, yeah. So as you can see, it gets really soft, but not enough yet. Okay, so I'm gonna just wait a little bit that it softens, and I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, so we are back. I guess it's okay now. Let's check it out. Yeah, now it's okay. So you just have to then mold it a little bit, and then put it on the piece you want to make a mold of course. And should have done this like this. And just press it hard on it, like so. And you'll see it will create a mold. Don't let it too long inside the hot water, because it can get too soft, almost liquid. So I don't know, when it's the first time, because it's kind of a thick block, it needs to stay a little longer. But then after, you don't have to put it so long, because it's thinner. So then, when you've done it like this, just drop it on cold water, so it's quicker to cool down. And then you just have to take your original piece out, and you get a nice mold of whatever you did. So then you just get your green stuff, or your plaster of Paris, or whatever you want to use, even resin, and you pour it inside, or you press it down. If you're using green stuff, you make a ball of green stuff, and you press it down in the mold, and you'll get, for example, yesterday I did another one of this piece here, like you can see. Then I put some green stuff. Actually, it was white stuff. This thing, it's the same thing, and then it turned out to be, it's hard like this. You can see. Duplicate. I also did a test with the plaster of Paris. It's not that strong, but it's good enough. Show you the original pieces here. So yeah. And what's interesting with that is when you're done with it and you don't need anything, you don't need any more, you just have to drop it down in the hot water again, and it will soften again, and you can make other molds. You can cut it out as well, and then when you put it back together, it will glue. I mean, it will fuse together again, so you can reuse the same piece. And if, for example, you add 2 blocks, you can make a bigger mold, and you can, of course, make bigger duplicate stuff. So yeah, it's just to show you some stuff. You can make some nice little thing. This is plaster of Paris. It's to make on, for example, a big base, to make like a dead space marine. I tested it out, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting thing, and it's really useful. For example, instead of having to buy weapons or heads for Space Marine or another kind of model, you just have to get this, make a mold of it, then you can duplicate it with the green stuff. It's the easier thing, I guess. Or if you don't have green stuff, you can do it with plaster of Paris. It's really cheap, and yeah, you can make infinite molds with this thing. It's called, again, where's the paper? Yeah, instant mold. Look down on eBay or on the internet. You can find it easily, and yeah, the price gets around. I paid, it was the cheaper one, €9 for 4 pieces. 4 pieces like this, €9 including shipping costs from the UK to France. So depending on where you live, it might be cheaper or more expensive, but yeah, around €10 for 4 pieces. But no, normally you can buy a package. It comes on a package of 6. So look down for it. I hope you like it. And yeah, leave a comment below just to tell me what you think about this thing, if you think it's useful, interesting, and if you have used it already, or if you're using it. If not, well, check it out, it's pretty cool, and I hope you like this video. And please subscribe if you didn't yet, and thank you again for watching this, and for all your support, and see you on my next videos.